Hello everyone, this is Nectarios from Hot Forex. The dollar appears to have encountered some downwards pressure after the announcement that the S&P Case-Shiller Housing Price Index has come out worse than expected. In particular, the index appears to have registered a 4.7% growth compared to a 5% expectations for growth, which was the same as the growth recorded in October. The idea is that this housing potential slowdown could reflect a wider slowdown in the US economy, as also evidenced by other comments by leading analysts and policymakers, even though no definite data for the final quarter of the year as well as for the first month of 2019 have been out yet. So the charts appear to show this movement as the dollar has traded at lows against the euro, currently trading at 114, even though the pivot point at 114.20 is yet to be broken, as the candle has not closed below it yet. In contrast, in a similar way, the dollar has been losing against the Japanese yen despite an earlier rally, while the downwards reaction of the Aussie dollar, as Australia's National Bank Business Condition Index came out much lower than the previous month, appears to have relatively reversed, even though this has just started to pick up again ahead of the expectations for the Australian inflation rate coming up early tomorrow. The US dollar has actually been gaining though against the Swiss franc, given that the Swiss economy trade balance appears to have come out worse than expected on account of worse export performance compared to last year. On the equity side, the USA 500 reacted strongly on the news that the S&P Case-Shiller Index came out worse, and is currently trading at 2643. And this is against the shorter term trend, which has been moving upwards for the last couple of days. For the price of gold, we also observe a significant decline, also against the upwards movement which has been recorded as of the 25th of January, although the resistance point at 1305 has not yet been broken. Finally, the price of oil appears to have registered a sharp increase and is currently trading just above the resistance point of 53.37, even though the time has not elapsed yet, and hence we do not still observe any, we cannot still reach any definite conclusion as to whether this would be within the hour movement, or whether this could be leading to something much stronger. So these were the main events over the past hours, and bear with us. Again, we'll see you tomorrow, and trade safely. Bye bye.